And gentlemen, we are live Monday, October 27th, 2025. With you as always, I'm War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling, and this is Monday Night Havoc. The return show, coming off the heels of Guts and Glory. We got some new champions. We got some action-packed wrestling coming up for you this evening, folks. It goes down right now. And kicking things off.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 222 pounds, Alpha Jason.
Very comfortable in that opening slot. The self-proclaimed king of the underground, with that long reign, running the underground division for several weeks on end, week in and week out, taking on all challengers. The Dirty Titan, the Alpha, Dominic Jason, making his way down the aisle, ready to kick off this rendition of Monday Night Havoc. Season 3, Episode 32, knee deep in the business. With a very successful Guts and Glory premium live event this weekend. Our first major event in partnership with VCW. We are live in effect. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Fully devolved in the second half of the season. And Dirty Dominic Jason. Ready to get in some business.
And his opponent from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Savage, John Raw.
The Savage One, John Raw, the Big Texan, back on Monday Night Havoc with the Red Wolves running loose. Here on Havoc, where Chaos crowns kings. John Raw making a return over the weekend at Guts and Glory. Looking fully dialed in. We got the Titans and the Red Wolves clashing in this opening match. We're bringing it home in a big way here tonight, folks. Ready to bring the big herd from Fort Worth. The Savage One. The master of the Texas Deathmatch, John Raw. Dominic Jason. John Raw. One-on-one action, and we right away. And Rob coming out just bulldozing through Dirty Dom. The heavyweight with the size and strength advantage. Gonna look to overwhelm his competition. But Dirty Dom, DJ Man, the dirtiest player in the game, no doubt. Gonna take liberties whenever they're presented. Might have to create a couple. The Dirty Titan. The Savage Wolf. One-on-one here. The animosity between these two top-tier teams. All season long. A rare one-on-one clash between two prominent individuals from each camp. Exchanging advantage with the roll-ups. The Dirty Dom out here throwing some fisticuffs. A dirty tornado DDT. Rob right back to his feet, being propped up by the ropes. And Dom gonna be unrelenting here, giving no quarter to the Savage One. Into the cover. Only good for the count of one. But Dominic Jason, motivated here, the former Underground champion. Trying to get back to some title competition here. No doubt eligible for a rematch, but I think he's ready to move on. It's bigger and better things. Speaking of bigger things, Rob dropping the elbows and planting that last one, using all that weight. Oh, but the moonsault press, Dirty Dom getting some. Victory Road double stomp combination, Dirty Dominic Jason. Outworking and outmoving the Savage One. Looking for the win here. Only good for the count of one. Exchanging counters here. Dom coming out with the advantage. Ready to get banked up with it. Stacking his opponent into the cover. Dirty Dom looking for the early win here. Rob able to kick out at 2. Continuing to push the pace. Trying to control the flow of the ring. Dominic Jason reversed. Tossed down the ringside. The powerhouse. Making the climb. Rob. Dialed in here. Taking the leap of faith, but Dirty Dom with the sidestep. Able to regain the advantage, boot to the midsection. But Rob gonna power out again. Big back body drop. Tossed into the steel steps. John Robb starting to take charge here down the ringside. Taking Dom for the ride, that elevated side slam. Big time power bomb planting his opponent, Rob. In the driver's seat, the Savage Wolf thinks he's done enough to get the job done here. For the win, John Robb. Dominic Jason able to kick out at 2. Dirty Dominic Jason bringing the fight to the Savage One. The dirtiest player in the game. Trying to snipe the Savage Wolf. Both men down the ringside. Some misdirection. Rob on the apron. Playing Scooby-Doo here. The Rob going to come out with the advantage. Dirty Dom with the well-timed counter. Dominic Jason with the dirty drop down DDT into the cover for the win. The dirtiest player in the game, not able to seal the deal. Rob, oh, looking for the pounce. The spear right out of his shoes. Well timed by the Dirty Titan for the win. And just like that, it is all over. A banger to open up the show. Monday Night Havoc. Coming in on the business here this evening. We ain't wasting no time, folks. The animosity between the Wolves and the Titans. Only building. And I got a feeling this match no closer to resolving those issues. Got to keep an eye on the situation, but Dirty Dom is able to push the pace under overwhelming fire. Rob ready to pounce into oblivion, caught with the well-timed spear, and Dirty Dominic Jason picking up the win. Moving on, we got the ladies in action. I don't know why in the hell we booked Whitney Winters. We know she's injured. She ain't even on this show. She was going to make an appearance. But in her stead, another Power Driver All-Star. Former of the Havoc roster, Nina Schmidt, filling in on the visitors log, ready to go one-on-one with Miss Gus and Glory. Let's get into it. Two old rivals about to square up once again here on Havoc.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Kansas City, Kansas, Schmidt.
The Dark Phoenix, three-time Women's World Champion. Visiting from Pile Driver, ready to go one-on-one with the GOAT of women's wrestling.
Representing the Faces of Fear from Los Angeles, California, one half of the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, Amaya the Blueprint Bryan.
You talk about accolades, you talk about accomplishments, you talk about an all-star that's done it all. From the moment she arrived through the doors here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, a game player, a game changer, a clutch player, Grand Slam Women's Champion in All-Star Pro, and over the weekend picking up the big win in the Gus and Glory Battle Royal. Nina Schmidt, Amaya Bryant, one fall to a finish, and we underway. Women's wrestling, nobody does it better here than All-Star Pro Wrestling, folks. Two of the best to ever do it. Bryant, coming into season 2, to already some very thick, very viable, very intense competition. And rising to the top like the cream always does. Capturing the Fight Night Championship, cashing in for the Women's Classic title. going on an amazing, unprecedented run, going nearly undefeated during the course of Season 2 during her tenure. Bring that same energy to Season 3. Managing to capture the women's world title and tag team titles alongside sister, tag partner Angel Bryant, locking in the Grand Slam. And then the cherry on top, this past Saturday, outlasting 19 other individuals to pick up the win in Guts and Glory. Now with the guaranteed shot locked in, more than a foregone conclusion, another world title reign. Schmidt, on the other hand, a veteran from Season 1. Part of that core that raised the bar here in women's wrestling. Hard right hand, Bryant building up some steam. Schmidt, one of the pioneers here during the early days. 3 women's world titles under her belt. Currently assigned a power driver on the Classic brand. Trying to lock in for a first reign with that title. But an ill-advised trip over to Monday Night Havoc, where chaos crowns kings or queens. In this instant, Maya Bryant walking the tightrope, connecting with the front drop kick. With the crossface locked in, Bryant trying to force the tap. Couple of well-played strikes, and Schmidt gonna fight her way free. The sidestep, Bryant, the blueprint. Right back to business, slapping on that submission hold once again. Miss Guts and Glory, 2025. Trying to seal the deal here, but Schmidt have another idea. Drops down underneath. And a back elbow off the rebound, gonna drop Bryant in place. Reverse quick kick to the head. Bryant taking back control. The blueprint firing up here. A staple of Monday Night Havoc. Oh shit. But Schmidt said, I was having way before you. Let's talk about it. Dominator. Into the cover. Ooh, and a close near fall. Bryant barely able to kick out. Dragging her opponent to the center of the ring. Nina Schmidt. Looking for a belly-to-belly maybe a bear hug. Nonetheless, counter. Bryant trying to take control. We've got a rapid flurry of counters and reversals here. But Bryant slapping on that claw hold. Applying that pressure. Schmidt in trouble. And incapacitated, unable to tap. The ref forced to call the match off, and Amaya Bryant continuing to bring that pressure, to bring that heat. The living legend just padding the stats at this point.
Here is your winner, Amaya "The Blueprint" Bryant.
The Blueprint drawing up the plans to another well-executed victory here on Monday Night Havoc. We got a stacked show lined up for you folks. The card just keeps on giving. We are just getting started. From one Gus and Glory briefcase winner to another, two men that have hovered around that main event scene for quite some time, with a new champion in the title picture. Fresh new options opened up. Magnum has been on that hunt. 0-3 against Terrible Tito, but each week continuing to improve and get better, embracing that grind. Meanwhile, Adrian Danger, former world champion, with momentum on his side, that big win at Gus Glory this weekend. We're at the point now where every match counts. We're building it up, folks. We're getting to the business. And the Soldier of Fortune, Sam Magnum, in the building.
From Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, Sergeant Sam Magnum.
Formerly of the Delta Force, winner of the 2025 Brawl for It All tournament. The inaugural and two-time World Television Champion. The one-man mercenary. The Soldier of Fortune, Staff Sergeant Sam Magnum. Out here ready to break some jaws tonight. And get back in the hunt for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, buddy. But speaking of the hunt,
And his opponent from Stillwater, weighing in at 222 pounds, the X Factor, Adrian Danger.
winner of the 2023 and 2025 Gus and Glory Battle Royals, Stillwater's favorite son, the X Factor, the Riot Maker, Adrian Danger, former World Heavyweight Champion, on a roll here, ready to go toe-to-toe with some tough competition. Sam Magnum, Adrian Danger, one-on-one, and we underway. Magnum got Danger one-on-one here, guaranteed to see if the Riot Maker has the glass jar or not. Going up top with the loop-de-loop drop kick. And the Colossal Clutch, testing the submission already. Magnum doing some headhunting here. No doubt trying to soften his opponent up. Top rope springboard moonsault for some big money. The Soldier of Fortune dropping the boots down. You hear the bell tolling in the background. You know it's time for some action. And Magnum paying homage, knowing what time it is. The good old-fashioned Monday night special. Dropping those knees in the lower back. And Knight returning fire with a line sort of his own. Or Danger, rather. Knight, listen at me. My bad. Trying to double down. And Magnum gonna make him pay for the misstep. A hard knee to the face. Hold that down. Irish whip into the ropes. Drops down underneath. And off the rebound. The big sidewinder slam. Magnum firing off with that hard forearm. Danger able to escape. Ooh, whipping the roundhouse. And Magnum with the quick four-piece combination. Going upstairs. The Soldier of Fortune ready to cash in here. Getting some serious hang time. And working that job of proficiency. Danger, oh, making the lead. Nobody home. Irish whipping in the ropes. Magnum with the spear off the rebound. Caught him coming in clean. And Danger Trying to meet Magnum move for move, tit for tat here. Into the fireman's carry, a couple of well-placed elbows right across the jaw, going to force him to release the hold. Magnum going to take advantage, and there is one stunner on the evening. And the hard knee, Magnum. With those targeted, concerted efforts. Trying to do some head trauma, the drop kick landed at maximum proficiency. Danger turning the tide once again. And once again matching him with the forearm smashes. They're going move for move here. What are we doing? Adding insult to injury and in reverse. Magnum stalking, lined up, the soldier of fortune. Able to avoid disaster there. Danger. Trying to take control. Irish whipping in the ropes. Pop-up backbreaker. Getting all the torque. Why do you keep spamming that move, dude? What are you doing? The final flash off the rebound. Absolutely starched. Oh, but Magnum looking a bit wobbly. Adrian Danger ready to break the wheel here. Taking Magnum for the ride. Trying to regain his faculties. Danger. Going upstairs. Drop down, Danger. Into the cover. For the win. The Riot Maker. Only good for the count of 2. Going upstairs once again. He said he got another one in the chamber. Danger. Oh, nobody home. Magnum with the advantage now. Ooh, delivering a springboard stunner, and just like that, the complexion of this match changing, momentum shifting once again. Snapping the fingers, driving the boots, driving the knees rather, right into the kidneys. Magnum mixing up the attack. Victory roll, super kick combination complete. Oh, what? Hey, it says it running the shirt, y'all. Death before dishonor. Whatever it takes, another stunner with the trap set as well. Magnum into the cover for the win. Danger able to kick out at 1. Nice leg lace takedown. And the referee now busy dealing with the trap set by Magnum. Magnum now regaining the advantage. Irish whipping to the ropes. Rolling stunner into the cover. But the referee busy dealing with the trap set by him. Is it enough? Only good for the count of 2. And now you gotta wonder. Was that small delay enough? I don't know. It could have been. Maybe. Magnum trying to tear this man apart. Middle rope springboard moonsault for some big money. The soldier of fortune dialed in. Coiled, ready to strike. Oh, and completing it. 3 stunners and a cutter. Is it enough for the win? Yes, it is. Just like that. It is all over. Good game. Good game. Definitely got to run it back, though. One of these days, one of these days. I like the element of exchanging moves. You do it, I do it. You do it, I do it, you know? That was neat. That was pretty neat. Sending Danger on a first-class ticket to the local dentistry office. Sam Magnum able to pick up the win in a banger of a brawl. Both men maintaining two of the highest winning percentages on the season. And a big win like that for Magnum, putting them right back in the conversation. Too early to tell, though, folks. We still got a while to go. We got 5 weeks till the next PLE. Got a bit of a gap. Gonna make the most of it, though. Ready to maximize all time and space given to us. Oh, yeah, that was awesome, man. That was definitely awesome. Sam Magnum picking up the dub over Adrian Danger in an instant classic. Let's keep it moving, y'all. This next match, we got two guys had disappointing outings this weekend. Former Grand Prix champion Shan Leon, the former World Heavyweight champion J-Rod, ready to shake off some of that stank, ready to go one-on-one here. The return show to HAVOK. Let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Manila, Philippines, weighing in at 230 pounds, Shane Leon.
And I know the word game changer gets thrown around a lot here, but I'll be damned if you can't call this man a game changer. The divine weapon Shan Leon, two-time Fight Night champion, former Grand Prix champion, and coming in here on season 3, all guns blazing, demanding the attention, demanding the focus, already signifying, invoking that rematch clause for that Grand Prix championship. We got that match locked in for our next unlimited event in just about 2 weeks' time. The king of Filipino strong style, the divine weapon, Shan Leon. Hey, you just missed your match. Well, not just.
At 228 pounds, showstopper J-Rod.
The strong man, the berserker, the day one original, the showstopper, J-Rod, former Grand Prix champion, the former World Heavyweight champion. Walking in here tonight with a chip on his shoulder and one championship belt lighter. Ready to take out some of that aggression on his opposition tonight. We got Shan Leon. We got J-Rod. We got one-on-one action, and we underway. And the former Grand Prix champ coming out swinging. All business here this evening, missing the mark on the senton. Irish whip into the corner. Leon taking back control. Hey, what's on the menu, man? The Rock. Picking up the speed here, son. Arguably, that may have been his one downfall. The powerhouse just not able to match up with the speed of terrible Tito this weekend. Been doing some conditioning, it seems, but Leon also seemingly more focused, more dialed in. Exchange reversals here. Both men needing to win. Not in a big way, but of course they did. Working that ground and pound. Rock bringing the fight right to the former Grand Prix champ. Look at the brawling outside of the ring. Pump handle locked in. Rock able to manipulate the weight there. Continuing to push the pace. Back inside the ring. I never really had a seafood boil before. I'm gonna lie to you. Fucking with some barbecue though. Leon taking control. Irish whip into the ropes. Whipping the clothesline. But still able to maintain control. Hoisted up in the Argentine carry. Big blue thunder bomb. Referee having to go all the way around the block to get in position. Rock able to kick out before the ref can start the count. Welcome. No stiff shots. Rocking the strongman. Rolling into the cover. For the win. Only good for the count of 2. Irish whip over the ropes. And Leon got the moves here. Caught him coming in too. Planted 1916 double underhook. Well, see, the thing is, you got to have at least one successful defense before you get the automatic rematch clause. But what I can do is I can put you in another number 1 contender match. Yo, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Super kick in the mouth. Leon going upstairs. Nobody home on the frog splash, and Rock ready to pick up the scraps. The strongman firing up here. Heating up. Oh my, he's on fire. Deep digging power slam. Now those pinpointed stomps. Trying to find a weakness. If not, he's going to create one. Rock into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Furious and focused. The former world champion planting the former Grand Prix champ with the cutter. Only good for the count of 2. And Rock just showing the aggression, being increasingly more aggressive as the match goes on. Leon looking to use that to his advantage. I see he's on a mission right now. Coming down from all the way up top with the elbow. J-Rock. All business here this evening. Extremely motivated. They seem a little pissed off. Ooh, walking right into the super kick. Leon. Oh, reverse back elbow. They're exchanging it. They're exchanging momentum. Down to the wire here. In the late stages of this match, it could be anybody's ball game. J-Rock with another one for the win. Only good for the count of 2. And this bloodthirsty crowd, they want it one more time. Leon showing that heart, that resolve. Let's stop there. But oh man, what are we doing here? The back and forth is real. Put on a fight here, put on a show. Once again, another 1916. Shan Leon for the win, and just like that, it is all over. Wow, what a match, you guys. My hat's off to both of you. Bringing the heat, bringing the fight, bringing the show. This one came down to the wire. I mean, they was hitting each other with everything they had. Reversing everything. That was a wild ass match. That's what we in the business call a banger. Look at the height on that drop. Man. Triple Daniel, blinded by rage, brought the absolute fight to the King of Strong Style. But in the end, Shan Leon survived through the storm. And managed to pick up the win. Wow. Y'all motherfuckers in to tell us some stories tonight. Man. Oh, he's pissed off too. We got Leon and Kane too locked in for Unlimited, y'all. And another 4.5 banger back to back. We bring the business. Let's keep it moving. We didn't announce a big trade, but I guess it's a good time to announce it now. House of Fury to over to HAVOK. Brutal Lucha going over to Power Driver. With that being said, the hardcore champion in the building, going head to head. One of the top prospects. One of the top prodigies, the former TV champion, the American Blueprint, Brian Walker. No holds barred. It's about to get interesting up in here.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Blueprint,
The hype surrounding this young man is real. If there's any question of it before, I believe there should be none now. Walking in this match with an official record on the season of 8-3, cleaning house in his run on Fight Night, being the lucky individual to ride that wave to World TV Championship immediately, self-promoting to the main roster. In that time, he's the American blueprint, Brian Walker. In recent weeks, defeating former Grand Prix champions, former world champions, some of the best that HAVOK has to bring. It's only a matter of time before this young man is back around some title gold. In fact, the hardcore champion was stable of All-Star Pro Wrestling, one of the pioneers here in the business, in this company, making his way back after a long time on Pile Driver, recently drafted back to HAVOK.
Representing the powerhouse from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Hardcore Champion, the Monster John.
Representing the House of Fury, in fact, the head of the household, the man on fire. Multi-time champion here in All-Star Pro. Currently the reigning, defending tonight. Pardon me. The reigning undisputed hardcore champion, John J. Monster. Fear him. My boy Schmitty, welcome to the show, bro. We always appreciate you tapping in, my brother. No holds barred. His first match back on HAVOK this season, Jay Monster. Ready to see what the hype is all about. We got Brian Walker. We got John Fearhelm. We got one-on-one action, and we underway. The old guard versus the new blood. And right now, both men vying for positioning. Walker gonna break the stalemate with a vicious scissors kick. Jay Monster treating me fire with fire. Man, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go. Irish whipping the ropes. The back elbow off the rebound. Jay Monster trying to take advantage early. It's one thing these veterans have learned. Do not take any of these newbies lightly. Just because they're new here doesn't mean they're necessarily rookies. Sometimes all the momentum in the world cannot stop a surge. Walker, once again, whipping the moonsault, but still continuing to push forward. Oh, Walker. Crumbling Jay Monster, and another one doubling down with the roundhouses into the cover for the win only. Good for the count of 2. Dropping a couple hard knees to the temple. Walker targeting that head. Yes, Brian Walker understanding the assignment, the Monday Night Special, snapping the fingers before driving the knees right to the lower back. Now starting to open up here. The gulf starting to widen. And doubling down for maximum impact. Walker in the driver's seat. Jay Monster in trouble. What? Oh, what? The stacked knee drop. Walker into the cover, only good for the count of 2. Now with an onslaught of unanswered offense. Oh yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck that is all about, dude. And another near fall. Jay Monster starting to fall behind. Walker off to the races there. A big moonsault press. And the rookie sensation. The American Blueprint just outworking the hardcore champion here. When in Rome. Damn, what was that? Jay Monster bloody now. Jesus Christ. Somebody stop the damn match. Walker now just punishing Jay Monster. Youth outweighing experience by a long shot right now. Monster trying to get back in the match. And a shoulder pile driver. That could be the game changer right there. Or not. The American Blueprint. Got some plans drawn up for destruction. Boot to the midsection. Walker. Once again, that stacked knee drop planting an already open wound directly to that hard floor. And now just going crazy on him. Man, he's murderizing him, dude. What the fuck? The Argentine facebuster. Walker, center of the ring for the win, and the mugging is over. I told y'all this dude was the real deal, man. Yeah, that match started out so much back and forth. And as the match progressed, Walker just kept leveling it up. Like my man had a EXP mod going on or something and shit. Yeah, that was wild, bro. I don't know. Once the mugging started, like, there was, like, no slowing this man, even the finisher.
Here is your winner, the Blueprints, Brian Walker.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I thought you posted the pictures in the group. I thought you wanted the new one up. We'll fix it. In fact, y'all can run it back next week. If you want. I don't know if you want to do that, though. I wouldn't want to do that, though. Anyways, coming up next, we got a little bit of grudge match. There's been some talking in chat. These two got to mix it up. We got Jimmy Kane. We got Papucho, Nagasaki. We got one-on-one. It's about to go down. Yeah, we got to test Brian Walker for some PEDs. I smell a wellness violation.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Asgard, weighing in at 226 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Champion, Punk Jimmy Kane.
The Cinderella story is not over. Jimmy Kane, on the run of a lifetime. My man has been doing his thing for the past 2-3 months on end. He was at the risk of being lost in the crowd. We got some very, very competitive competition across the league. In the recent weeks, this man able to rise. The former Fight Night champion and the reigning, undisputed Grand Prix champion. The only one, the one and only, Jimmy Kane.
And his opponent from Kawaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Superstar!
The Titans already 1-0 tonight. And the rough playboy, Papucha, ready to make it too. He got the gift of gab. Ready to break out the I whoop you at any moment. The king of the cruiserweights. Former tag team champion. World tag team champion. Former cruiserweight champion. 2-time world television champion. The martial artist, formerly known as Kendo. The heart and soul of the Titans. His friends call him Nova, Casanova. Ladies love cool Nagasaki. Ready to take the Grand Prix champion to the porta potty. Papucha Nagasaki. Surveying the scene, looking for the ladies. Jimmy Kane, Nagasaki, one-on-one action a week underway. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to laugh. The meteoric rise of Jimmy Kane really needs a deep dive. My man's is taking down some of the top names, some of the top up-and-comers and established talent here in All-Star Pro. Continuing to push forward week in and week out with a record 6 consecutive Fight Night Championship defenses. Tied for 7 with the most championship wins in Fight Night history. With the big win over Shan Leon this Saturday at Gust and Glory. Jimmy Kane looking like the man to beat right now. Can now clear the distance off the springboard, and Nagasaki got an open target. Reversal on the whip though. Jimmy Kane, he's tweaking. Irish whip into the ropes, drops down underneath. Caught clean with the super kick. Nagasaki with those crisp, pinpoint precision strikes. And Kane with the counter, nice European uppercut. Nagasaki taken to the skies. And a big Hurricane Rana and the kip up. Tied up. Kane. Gonna push off Naga, but Naga though. With the speed booster, another Hurricane Rana keeping Kane off guard and off balance. And Jimmy used to being the quicker one in the match, seemingly struggling to keep pace with the rough Playboy. The inverted modified bulldog. Nagasaki going up top, looking for the leg drop. Nobody home. Kane gonna pick up the scraps. Irish whip into the ropes. And Kane returning fire with a Hurricane Run of his own. Top rope, springboard, moonsault. But no money could not make the distance. Naga with the knee strike. Kane dropping behind with the crucifix. Rolling him round and round. And around. Into the cover. Naga able to kick out in one. The Grand Prix champion. Working the striking game now. The Nagasaki on his A game, it seems, tonight. Setting him up for the ride. Oh, I thought he was going to do a vertebrae there. Very, very underwhelming, Naga. Into the cover. For the win, only good for the count of 2. Ready to drop the hammer. The rough Playboy, Papucha. Into the cover. Nagasaki for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Really controlling this match here. Oh, Naga. Oh my goodness. Why? Kane trying to fire back though. The Grand Prix champ trying to rally. Fired up now. Jimmy Kane said, "I'm your pusher." The Prince of Punk unleashing with the super kick right in the mouth for the win. Jimmy Kane only good for the count of 2. And Kane now spamming that Hurricane Rana, keeping Nagasaki off balance. See the step kick to the head. The Prince of Punk, our residential rock star, Jimmy Kane, the Grand Prix champion with another Hurricane Rana. Nagasaki with the avoidance. He's gonna fire right back with one of his own. How do you like it? Oh, some misdirection here. And Naga gonna clean up off the Scooby-Doo action. Irish whip into the ropes. Rolling stunner. Combo breaker by Kane. A sharp kick to the back. Reverse quick kick to the head though. Nagasaki, looking for the drop kick, but dropped down. Kane once again in control. Top rope springboard moonsault, still unable to stick the landing. Nagasaki gonna show him how it's done. Nagasaki heating up here. I would you rolling into the cover for the win. Papucha only good for the count of 2. This bloodthirsty crowd, they said they want to see it one more time. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, and the spear. Nagasaki planting the Grand Prix champion for the win here. The rough Playboy only good for the count of 2. Oh, Jimmy Kane got the guard up, fired back with a springboard drop kick. And then a basement drop kick, abusing the temple. Kane, double underhook. Pile driver. Into the cover for the win. The Prince of Punk only good for the count of 2. Kane with that massive drop kick in the corner. Locked in. The Grand Prix champion with another super kick right on the button for the win. Jimmy Kane only good for the count of 2. Let's fucking go. Oh, and another one. Kane had one in the chamber. Kane had one in the chamber. And just like that, it is all over. What a fight. Nagasaki stepping. Oh, shit. It seems as though we ain't done yet, folks. Part 2. Signed and sealed for Unlimited. And if you keep a score, that is 3. 3 instant classics in a motherfucking row. Let's keep it moving. Havoc showing up and showing out tonight. And see, with the nature of the scheduling lately, we had the tag team title defended in a minute, and with the big trade going down, we got the tag team title on the line tonight to satisfy that 30-day defense stipulation. We got to be fair. We got to make sure that rotation is complete. So with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Goldmans making their long-awaited return to Monday Night Havoc. challenging Bad Boys Inc. for the World Tag Team Championship. The Double Eagle straps on the line, folks. Accompanied by the head of the household.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Monster John at a combined weight of 550 pounds. Chase Goldman and Carter Goldman, the Powerhouse.
The prototype of tag teams, 4-time tag team champions here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Prolific on Power Driver for the better part of the past 2 seasons. Making like hell for everybody over there. The House of Fury back on Monday Night Havoc. And already with the rematch clause locked in. Locking in their contract for a title fight here tonight.
And their opponents, accompanied by Turner at a combined weight of 460 pounds. The All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Ace Thompson and Sam Ralston, the Bad Guys.
3-time World Tag Team Champions. Bad Boys Inc. of Turtle Academy. Sam Ralston, Ace Thompson, Tag Team Specialist, ready to go head-to-head with the prototype of tag teams. Let's get into it. We got Chase Goldman. We got Sam Ralston kicking this thing off. And as tradition here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, no count-outs, no disqualification. Only caveat is the pinfall must happen inside the ring between the 2 legal competitors. Or submission. Definitely the recipe for a brutal brawl, especially with 2 legends on the outside. Working in tandem, the Goldmans wasting no time trying to assert their dominance here on Monday Night Havoc. Big Carter checking in. Ralston firing back, and all 4 of these men, although known for their tag team wrestling, really been stepping it up in singles competition this year as well. Some big wins, some banger throwdown brawls with some top-notch competition. All these guys proving they ain't just one-trick ponies. Ralston back in enemy territory. Able to fight his way free, though. Reverse back elbow and fire it up here. The flatliner. Oh, Turtle, what you doing? Get your ass to the ring. Carter Goldman with the big splash and Harrington just running more interference. Tag is made. Ace Thompson checking in. But Ralston ain't done fighting Carter Goldman. So Ace Thompson says, shit, I'll just go over here and fight Chase Goldman then. And there ain't a damn thing the referee can do about it, folks. Ralston getting some of his legs back. Down the ringside, Chase being neutralized on the other end. Carter Goldman back inside the ring. Ace Thompson back inside the ring. And now Sam Ralston also neutralized. We got a one-on-one affair, at least momentarily, folks. The springboard lariat. Thompson in control, working the combination. Ralston recovering back on the apron. Chase Goldman, not so much. He's back now. Doing some furniture shopping underneath the ring. The original bad boy bringing up the table. Irish whipping the ropes, looking for the super kick. Nobody home. Goldman gonna make the tag. The Goldmans once again working with elite tag team proficiency here. Thompson able to kick out of the tandem tag team move. Looking to blockbuster now. Both men missing a mark on the respective springboards, but Chase Goldman, no, I should say Ace Thompson with the advantage. Jay Monster doing some interference out there, setting the trap, removing that turnbuckle pad. And again, not a damn thing the referee can do about it. That's not her job, at least in this match. And now Bad Boys starting to find that groove. Ralston dropping on the ringside, and Carter Goldman going to give chase. Perhaps lure it in, maybe. Oh, we got some action though. Ralston in the baseball bat, but on the other end, Ace Thompson being neutralized, sunset flip powerbomb. Notice all the weapons is all being introduced by the Bad Boys specifically. Ralston taking the lead. Nobody home to sidestep. Chase Goldman gonna take advantage. Pump handle. Teardrop suplex. Still holding on. And another one. And Ace Thompson coming through clutch to make the save. Chase Goldman in some hostile territory now. Needs to get the fuck out of Dodge, quick, fast, in a hurry. Busted open from that last shot. Ralston going upstairs. The flatliner taking flight. Unable to clear the distance on the double axe handle with Chase Goldman. Looking for the full Nelson slam. But Ralston powering out. I'm going to return fire, double underhook face buster. Back inside the ring, Ralston. Working the heel hook. Irish whip into the corner. Ralston making the tag. Bad Boys Inc. Lasta going low. Into the cover to retain the title's only good. No, not good for anything. Carter Goldman in to make the save. The original Bad Boy, Ace Thompson, setting up the table. Trying to work the combination, but Chase Goldman firing back. And Goldman with that patented release power slam for the win. And Ralston in to make the last minute save, saving the match and the titles in the progress. Spine on the pine, spine buster right on the table. Goldman gonna make the tag. Goldman checking in. Irish whipping the ropes. And the powerhouse, Carter Goldman, planting Ace Thompson with that one-arm spine buster. But kicked off the recovery, the original bad boy. Ready to take flight, top rope, springboard moonsault for some big money. Title on the line to retain, only good for one. Irish whipping in the corner, Thompson. Measure, play some mind games. Trying to catch Goldman off guard, but Goldman able to counter. That big bad boy roundhouse right behind the ear. And Carter Goldman barely able to get the shoulder up. Stamina beginning to become a problem for the Goldmans. Tag is made. Sam Ralston checking in. Setting up. The vertebraker planting Carter Goldman. Goldman desperately trying to reach. Trying to make the tag. Cut off in the center of the ring. And Ralston. Trying to slap on the submission. But the powerhouse dropping him into the cover. Thompson in to make the save. Working the combination. Chase with the assist. Ralston trying to fire back the flatliner. The final cut, rolling to the outside. Ralston on the apron, ready to strike here. The World Tag Team Champion trying to retain in grand fashion. The hard knee off the springboard. Only good for the count of one. Double knee face buster gonna draw blood. Instead of making the tag, instead of going for the cover. Sam Ralston, the flatliner, looking to do more damage here. Setting the table, working the combination. The flatliner. And Chase Goldman mercifully tapping in. Gonna need the Bulldog on his way in though. Carter out on his feet. The World Tag Team Champions looking to retain here. But Chase Goldman with some well-placed elbows right to the jaw. Gonna force his opponent to release the hold. And a big counter into the cover. A bloody Chase Goldman for the win. Only good for the count of two. You hear the bell tolling in the background, folks. You know it's time. This match is about to come to its conclusion. Working the combination, exchanging them. Ralston hoisted up, delivering the flatliner, exclamation point. Oh, didn't break the table though. Argentine backbreaker, gutbuster, whatever you want to call it. Goldman gonna make the tag. Thompson checking in. Cannot nail the cutter. Got body on body. Dropping his opponent, and he is fired up. Chase Goldman, though, able to make the tag. He's going to take a powder. Carter, it's all on you now. Reverse Pele by the bad boy. Dropping the elbow. Chaining moves together. Irish whip. Reversal on the whip. And the Goldman is taking the bad boys to work. The table being a focal point once again. Thompson got a baseball bat. Ready to get Louisville sluggery here tonight on Havoc. But it's Carter Goldman the one swinging for the fences. Little crossover action. Dropping the elbow. Carter Goldman. And instead of going for the cover, this man gonna stack the table on him. For no reason. Boot to the midsection. Goldman. Package back breaker. Into the cover, but Rawson gonna come in immediately to make the save. And this tag team championship matchup still underway. Carter Goldman though, ready to finish out strong here. Ready for the first time since season 1 to reclaim those World Tag Team Championships. Carter Goldman with the Goldman Bomb for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Bar none, two of the most prolific tag teams in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Tearing it down, the Goldmans in their first match back on Havoc in over a season. Walking back in here tonight and reclaiming those double Eagle championships. With a record 5 tag team championship reigns, the Goldman brothers remain the prototype of tag teams. Too rough and tumble.
Here are your winners, Chase Goldman.
No nonsense. No to the grindstone, rough and tumble. Goldman brothers, hand new. Oh, they didn't get the animation because he was there. Was that not? It's for the title. I promise you it was. I probably fucked it up when I was. I guess when it was for the title though. You know what it was? I had to go back and change it to slow. I had to make sure the setting was right. That's my bad. It's okay though. I got you. Speaking of I got you though, co-main event time. We got a returning Jackie Harper of Hit Squad fame. Actually made a return at Guts and Glory. But here tonight proper to reintroduce herself. To those of y'all who might have forgot, the Violator back in the building. Co-main event time, let's get into it. Absolutely it was, yes sir. Because the tag team championships didn't get defended at Unlimited or at the PLE. So in order to satisfy the 30-day stipulation, you know, they had to be defended tonight. The champ is in the building. Lucky number 13.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the west side, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion, Callie Rage.
You talk about rising to the top like the cream always does. Callie Rage having an unprecedented season 3, running the gauntlet, and the 3-time reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion, the Queen of the Ring, West Coast, Callie Rage.
And her opponent from New York, the Violator, Jackie Harper.
Oh, thank you. Swinging for the fences now, throwing all caution to the wind. Rage, Harper, the pommel part, the recovery. Oh, the back fist into the cover. Jackie Harper for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Dialed in the hitmaker. Harper connecting clean for the win here. Only good for the count of 2. Talking the trash of the champ. The recently returned All-Star. Trying to close in on the victory here, but Rage going to turn the tide once again. Reaching for the sky. California Rage working those legs. Irish whip into the ref. Harper firing back with a high cross body. Jackie H. From the top rope with that massive lariat, dropping the champ, but Rage snatching the single leg. Into the cover with the leg hook. Referee in position for the win. Only good for the count of 1. Hard lariat from the champ. Rage sizing up her opponent. Harper right back though, trying to work the combination. Combo breaker by the champ. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, putting the brakes on. But Rage still continuing to push forward. The champion. Oh, unloaded with a knife edge chop. Kelly Rage setting it up. Lucky number 13, center of the ring for the win. The champion. Only good for the count of 2. Real-world frog splash. The Violator able to avoid disaster. The sidestep by Ray. The sidestep by Harper. The roll-up. Trying to steal one here. Jackie Harper for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Quiet literally walking over the competition. Looking for the moonsault, but Rage got the knees up. The champ, the high knee, like a hot knife through butter. California Rage, trying to pick up the win here, but once again cut off by the would-be challenger. Harper, the knife edge chop, and the man slam. Trying to piece up the champ, trying to wear it down inch by inch. Jackie Harper in a return bout. The win here could be the upset of the century. But the California driver connecting clean. The champion for the win here. Cali Rage. And just like that, it is all over. Cali Rage picking up the win over some very game competition and returning Jackie Harper looking like $1 million here, but not able to withstand the champ. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Bryant. Harper. Saving the champ here. Raining on Amaya Brad's parade once again. Jackie Harper, the Violator, still doing some violating even in defeat. Main event time. Time flies when you're having fun. It goes down. Dragon, this man has been on the run too. You talk about Brian Walker. Y'all been sleeping on Dragon. My man has been taking out some top names, up to including Damian Briggs and Adrian Danger. The human highlight reel, I'm telling you. Y'all gotta watch this man.
North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Xander Spirit Steel.
The human highlight reel, drag on. Adrian Youngblood. Been making the most of the opportunity presented here on season 3. Ready to manifest. And it's something big here in the biggest match of his career, going one-on-one with the champ, with the GOAT. El Campeon back in the building. With the win over J-Rock. this Saturday at Guts and Glory to reclaim the World Heavyweight Championship.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion, Terrible Tito!
5'6" Danger. The living legend. The Giant Slayer himself. Terrible Tito. First Grand Slam champion in company history. And the two-time reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion. Drag on. Terrible Tito. 1. Fall to a finish and weak. Underway. Gonna meet in the center of the ring. Drag on the sidestep, but Tito missing the springboard. Drag on missing the springboard. And ain't nobody trying to call an elbow tie up here. This is speed versus speed here. This is aggression versus aggression. Both men gonna look to try to push the pace and put on a phenomenal show in doing so. The big senton. Drag on. Trying to lock in for a championship berth here tonight. After bringing the fight to the main event scene, it's been undeniable the rise of this young man, but Terrible Tito. Tried and true. The track record in the trophy room to back it up. Another step up senton. Drag on, trying to keep Tito grounded. The human highlight reel. Mixing up the attack. Irish whip. Drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Looking for the pop-up powerbomb, but Tito says no. A couple of well-placed right hands. The sidestep, drag on, float over. Gonna get a powerbomb anyway. Tito with a single leg drop kick, taking back control into the cover. No doubt trying to test the water. Drag on, able to kick out at 1. That big clothesline. Turning the Giant Slayer inside out. With Tito. Crafty. Spry. Nimble. Drag on could not connect with that flipping cutter. And Tito back in the driver's seat. Lined up on the apron. Ready to strike. And powerbombed again. Drag on bringing power and precision. Mixed with speed. Irish whip into the ropes, drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Pele kick. Off the rebound. Drag on. Came here to fight this evening. He knows what's at stake. He knows what the ramifications could be for the win over the champ here tonight. Not resting on his laurels, not giving the champ a chance to rest either. Drag on, ready to drop the hammer, following a big spear, and Tito gonna get the boot up right in the jaw. Giant Slayer, Terrible Tito had one in the chamber, dropping Drag on in place into the cover for the win. The champion only good for the count of 2. The Sleeping Mexican. He's got it locked in tight. Nowhere to go. Drag on. Can he hold on? He's going to hold on. And Tito now unlocking the Monday Night Special. Drag on with the lariat, did not get all of it. It was enough to drop his opponent now onto the apron. Drag on, taking flight, the forearm smash right in the face of the champ. Oh, the big stomp right in the face of the champ. Dragon. Looking for another one, but Tito with the drop toe hold reversal and a lariat of his own. Looking for that step up senton once again. Tito said, "You're not going to fool me again." Irish whip, reversal on the whip. Dragon with the advantage and another Pele kick. Tito, though, firing back with a cyclone kick of his own. Up to the second floor, the Giant Slayer. With the Hurricane Rana. Back out of the apron, the aerial assault has begun. Missing the mark. Oh shit, Dragon though. Off the springboard, leapt right into it. Sleeping Mexican cinched in for the tap, and just like that, it is all over. The motherfucker jumped right into it, man. A strong showing. Dragon proving that he belongs amongst the upper echelons here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Here tonight, on this night, one Giant Slayer and two sleeping Mexicans later. And the champion, Terrible Tito, gonna stand tall to close out Monday Night Havoc yet again.
Here is your winner, Terrible Tito.
Nothing new here. Hey, he had him running for a minute though. Well, guys, I want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for hanging out with me as always. Thank you for the support, all that. You know, I appreciate it. With that being said, we got tomorrow night off. Fight night on Wednesday rather. Power Driver on Thursday. And if you got any requests, y'all let me know. So until next time, I've been War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this was Monday Night Havoc. Y'all keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody. Oh, Candle's injured. That's why they put him on tonight. All right, good night, guys.